Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
So currently we look at an air temperature that comes in at a very pleasant 59 degrees. We're looking at low dew points, however, and those dew point values being low are a good indication that we won't see any rainfall today. We're looking at a wind, too, out of the east. That will continue throughout the remainder of the week, I think. An easterly wind flow around a big ridge of high pressure that sits just to our north, bringing us some clear skies right now. We have winds that are everywhere out of the east at about 5 to 10. Those generally light winds will continue. Now, eventually, the easterly flow will transport moisture from the other coast. But until then, we'll deal with this low relative humidity. Good news is that along our area beaches, marine spotters have not found appreciable amounts of red tide toxins in the air. Only slight amounts and only at isolated beaches. So that's good news. When we left on Friday, it was a much wider spread of those toxins. But I think that easterly wind flow may have helped just a little bit. And so we'll continue to watch and monitor that as we head through the remainder of the week. But right now, Lido and Venice are the two beaches that, as of yesterday anyway, showed issues with a little bit of irritant in the air. They'll be going back out again this morning and revising those numbers as they do their spotting every day. Looking at quiet conditions on radar across the Suncoast. No rain falling today. In fact, it's going to be hard to find rain anywhere across the state of Florida, except along the immediate east coast, where that onshore wind kind of enriches the atmosphere with moisture over the long fetch of the Atlantic and then brings the rain showers to the coastline, where they quickly rain out and so consequently have a very difficult time ever making it across the peninsula. Next best chance of some heavy rainfall will be in parts of Indiana, Illinois, and Wisconsin, Michigan later on this afternoon as another area of low pressure continues to draw down moisture over the Great Lakes. A frontal boundary extends back down through Texas, and the frontal boundary will produce a few showers around the Houston area and up through parts of Dallas as it gets that deep tropical moisture lifting northward. Potential for some stronger storms there later in the day and tomorrow as well. That front's not going anywhere. It really doesn't bother us. We stay under the influence of a big ridge of high pressure off the Atlantic and that easterly wind flow. So, sunny skies, low relative humidity, by the way, an increasing drought index because of that low humidity, and warmer than average afternoon highs coming in the mid-80s. Normal high for this time of year would be about 80. So we're running 3, 4, 5 degrees above average across the region. And that high pressure continues to produce our easterly wind, but not so strong that we don't pick up a sea breeze close to the coast in the afternoon, giving us a little bit of a wind surge a little bit later today. We'll look for daytime highs staying above average right straight through the week, with perhaps a little more humidity toward the end of the week, but no better rain chances